A pleasant day to everyone. For today, we are going to discuss and talk about the cuisine and the different famous food stuff found in Mexico. So, Mexico is such a vibrant and interesting country. So, this is the map of Mexico. So, Mexico is found in the south of the United States, and as you can see, it is surrounded by two bodies of water. That is the North Pacific Ocean in the south and the Gulf of Mexico in the east. And because of that, those states surrounded by these bodies of water is abundant in seafood and other marine resources. The major foodstuff of Mexico, as I have mentioned a while ago, Mexico or the Mexican food is rich in color and flavor. There are areas along the ocean which are abundant in seafood, and then the inland and highland areas are famous for the stew, the sauces, and the corn based recipes. And deserted areas, they have cultivated different delicacies of different sorts. Example are the different numerous dishes containing the varieties of the different cactus plant. And later you will be uh, uh, knowing about a famous beverage made of cactus. So Mexico is divided, for this discussion, it is divided into six regions. So we have northern Mexico, you have central Mexico, you have southern Mexico, and the Gulf of Mexico region. You have the Yucatan Peninsula, you have the Pacific Coast, and the Baja Peninsula. By the way, the capital of Mexico is Mexico City. Let's start now with northern Mexico. So this is the map of northern Mexico. Northern Mexico cooking has a very strong influence derived from the ranching culture, or these are farmlands that raise cattle, goats, pigs, and sheep. So that is the ranching culture which is found in northern Mexico. And the type of food is ranch style, which is prepared with indigenous ingredients cooked over an open fire. They have a delicacy called cabrito, which is a roast kid goat, and it is considered a specialty of the city of Monterrey. This is the cabrito. And the flour tortillas are also famous in northern Mexico, and they are created, and it was brought to Mexico by the Spanish conquistador, and it is considered a staple in the northern state. And then another famous food stuff of northern Mexico is what we call the queso chihuahua, alright, or the chihuahua cheese, which is a soft white cow's milk cheese available in braids, balls, or rounds. So just a fun fact, Chihuahua is a state in Mexico, and that is also where the popular dog breed Chihuahua originated. So that is a fun fact. Next, let's go to central Mexico. So central Mexico is composed of the different states of Morelos, Puebla, Querétaro, Tlaxcala, and central Mexico is considered the central breadbasket, meaning it has a lot of rice fields, sugarcane fields, plantation, and also macadamia trees. all right, which is the source of the macadamia nut. And then Michoaca, which is also part of the central Mexico, is considered the largest producer of avocados in the country. The area also produces large quantities of corn, beans, chickpeas, and as well as potatoes. So the fruit crops being grown here in central Mexico consist of mangoes, strawberries, papaya, bananas, lemon, and lime. So that's how abundant the produce is in central Mexico. The food in this region is based heavily on corn. So that is also one of the widely used grains. Corn kernels are also softened in water, and then you add some lime, and then you ground it into a fine meal known as masa. The masa now is shaped into a flat, round cake that is what we call tortillas. Alright? So it is cooked in a comal or a griddle. This is a tortilla. And then also in central Mexico, this is one of their most important crop. That is what we call the agave. Agave is a type of cactus. Alright, so agave is a type of cactus. So this specific type of cactus is what they use to make mezcal. A mezcal is an alcoholic beverage made of the agave cactus. But there is one more popular alcoholic beverage that is produced in Mexico, and that is the tequila. Okay, so tequila is also made of the agave, but a more specific type of agave. That is the agave azul or the blue agave cactus. So that is the specific agave that is used in making tequila. So this is a tequila. Alright? So just to differentiate the difference between a mezcal and a tequila, a mezcal is made of any agave cactus variety, but tequila is only made with the blue agave cactus variety. So that is the difference. So one famous brand of tequila is Jose Cuervo. Okay, as you can see, it is indicated there that this specific tequila is made with blue agave. Right? And then in central Mexico, the state of Puebla is also considered the gastronomic capital of Mexico. Its location between the coastal city of Veracruz, which is a famous port, and Mexico City gives it ample access to fresh seafoods. So the state produces fresh fruits and vegetables all year round, and it also cultivates cinnamon and certain kinds of nuts. So this specific area of Mexico is really blessed with a lot of produce. Central Mexico is also famous for its mole. Okay? Mole is a stew or a concoction or a dish that is regarded with national pride, and it is considered one of the culinary gem of Mexican cooking. It is a rich dark sauce made with chocolate, okay, chilies, spices, herbs, nuts, and different ingredients. So there are a lot of types, or there are several types of mole found in Mexico, and also it varies in color depending on the ingredient that you are using. This one is an example of a mole. Mole. Next, you have one of the famous food stuff in central Mexico is what we call the enchiladas. So the enchiladas is basically made of a tortilla or tortilla, pronounced in Spanish, a tortilla bread, and then you put it you put in several ingredients like meat, vegetables, spices, and cheese, or any kind of stuffing, and then you wrap it. So that is an enchilada. So in central Mexico, there is an enchiladas potosinas of San Luis, made up of cheese and onion with red chili ground into the masa or the tortilla. And you also have the enchiladas mineras, which is made of cheese or chicken filling topped with potatoes, carrots in a guajillo salsa. So that is like a wrap. If you have been to Army Navy, there is a certain food that is found in Army Navy, and since Army Navy is also composed of Mexican food, or you also can try Mexicali. Okay, so Mexicali is also a famous restaurant serving Mexican food. The zacahuil, or a 3-foot long tamale, this is the zacahuil, is perhaps the most famous food of Central Mexican region. It is stuffed with pork and a variety of ingredients including potatoes, hard-boiled eggs, and vegetables. And you wrap it entirely with banana leaves. So I think we also have some sort of a dish found in the Philippines similar to this zacahuil. And before I proceed with the next region, I have a trivia question to ask. So this is also a famous food in Mexico, and this is a dipping, or it can also be used as a spread made of avocados. Okay, so the question now is, what do you call this famous dish, which is a dipping made of avocados? So please type in your responses in the comments section of this video.